Today we will present the Wolverine Robot. The Wolverine Robot is a multifunctional robot that you can use for duct cleaning, inspection, and you can use the Wolverine with different tools that we will show you in a few minutes. First of all is that the Wolverine has a forward camera and a backward camera. The forward camera has up to 520 lines of resolution, and a backward camera has 480 lines of resolution. All the cameras are color, so you can distinguish clearly the image that you are taping. At the same time, you are working with your computer system. Now, the Wolverine consists of two forward lamps that are halogen. They are adjustable lights that you can use for high intensity when you are in a very dark ductwork, or if your ductwork is insulated, it's all black. Then you will see your definition will be higher in this circumstance. Secondly is that you have the backward camera that is right here. The backward camera is with LED lights, still adjustable, variable intensity. With this is that you can go forward and backward to see if your systems, how clean is your ductwork, or in which condition is your ductwork. Following this, as you may remark, there's a weight on the robot. There's one weight in the bottom part and a second weight on the top part. Now, the advantage of this system is that the more weight you have on your robot, the more traction you will have. It's the same principle as if you were on ice. The heavier and the smaller your surface of contact is with your surface, the better your traction will be. So you can add some weight. We'll show you how you can go up to practically 100 pounds of weight with our robot and still will move easily. Presently is to demonstrate the power of the robot because the secret of good traction is weight, and being able to add weight on your robot gives you a better traction, and it's to prove that our robots are excessively resistant and powerful. So we will show you it can go forward, backward, and the total weight of we have here is 120 pounds total. So you can add up to 120 pounds on the robot. As you may see, it will move quite easily and go forward or otherwise backward, left, right. Okay, this is to prove that the robot is capable of pulling up to 230 pounds. He's pulling Guy Arsenault, that is our production manager. He weighs 230 pounds. From there, the camera, as you may see, is at least 2 or 3 inches from the bottom of the ductwork. The advantage here is that you have a better view. The camera, you can see from 3 feet in front of the camera, 3 feet wide. So you do not lose any details when you are doing your inspection. It is the same with your backward camera here. From there, the robot, the advantage of the robot again is that it is variable speed, so you can go from 0 to 30 feet minute. You can adjust the speed all depending on how dirty is your duct or what type of inspection you are doing. From there, the robot, you can change the tracks. You can have as you may see here, we have a high grip track here that can be used for normal ductwork. If not, you can use tracks that are very soft, and the surface has no traction, so it doesn't break all the surfaces of your insulated ductwork. From there, you can adjust at the same time the tension on your tracks right in front here, and you have another. You can adjust the tension on the backward too. So all depending how tight you want your tracks to be. From there, there's the up and down system that you can use when you are doing cleaning or spraying. This different tools that you can use, as I was explaining. You can use it with a horizontal rotary brush, or you can use it with an axial rotary brush, or an airless spraying system. All of this is easily installed on the robot, and it's a quick connect system, anti-rotation. So it prevents from your tools to move from left to right. From there, once you can adjust the height needed when you are doing the cleaning. And from there, it will not move at all, even though there's a lot of vibration. Now, as for the Wolverine, the advantage again of our system is that we've been manufacturing our Wolverine since the last 16 years, and 99.9% of all our robots today all across the world are still working. We have built a robot that is easily repairable. The components can be found all across the world, and very seldomly in the last 16 years that even a PC board burned. So the only area where it may happen because of the technician that pulled too hard on the cable is the backward connection, which is very easy to repair again. Now, the system is quite unique. We build our own cable from A to Z. It's excessively resistant. It's semi-soft. So the advantage here of having this type of cable, it's not too soft and it's not too rigid either. So, and it resists excessively to any types of cuts. The backward connection is very easy to remove. Now, from there, it's a quick connect, and at the same time, it's excessively resistant. The cable, the way it's designed, even though you pull on it, all the specialized wiring inside, modem type wiring inside won't be affected at all, even though you pull very hard on it. And it's very easy to connect, as you may see here, but it's excessively resistant. Now, all the tools that go on the robot, you can completely remove the section here. The top section can be removed completely if you want to do simple inspection. You can even remove the up and down system, and from there just use these two adapters and connect them directly to the robot if your ductwork is smaller. Again, the robot is excessively sturdy. We have some clients that in some of their projects, the robot fell from 12 feet in the air on a concrete slab and still working after, and it didn't cost them a fortune to repair it either. So that's another very great advantage and an important advantage when you do duct cleaning or equipment or inspection with it. There is a new system that we have developed because one of our clients, a contractor, called us and wanted to have a wider robot to be able to clean bigger ductwork. So in this case, we've designed for this contractor and all our clients a new system which permits the robot to be 20-inch wide on each side, so that you can do bigger ductwork and clean bigger ductwork up to 3 feet of width and up to 3 feet height with the Wolverine. And again, it permits to have since you have a wider base, then it prevents from balancing or losing its balance because you're using bigger brushing systems. The other good point of the Wolverine is that it works with a laptop system. So you can control your robot from a laptop or your Xbox control system here. The Wolverine can be controlled with an Xbox control, or you can control the robot with your laptop at the same time. All the same function that you have on your laptop can be used with your Xbox controller. So from there you have your different system that permits you to go forward, backward, your forward, backward, left, right, with the forward camera, backward camera, speed, light intensity, forward camera and backward camera. So we will show you how it works. So as we were explaining with the Xbox controller, you can go forward, backward, left, right. You can change the light intensity, higher or lower. You can change the forward and backward camera. Backward, forward. From there, you will have all the functionality to be able to control adequately your robot and to be able to register or tape the video. Then you just have to push on the specific button on your controller so that you can tape and stop and start your recording. We will explain presently the functionalities of the laptop. So to go forward with the laptop, you use the cursor, forward, backward. You can control left, right. From there, you can control the speed, and all the indication of every function that you use appear on your screen here. By a detail, the increase brightness, decrease brightness, all the functions are explained there. So if you go from backward to backward camera to forward camera, if you go left, right, speed, it's all will be indicated on your program. From there, if you want to do the register or start taping the sequence, recording the sequence, you just have to put your cursor on and now it's going to tape. If not, you can take some images directly from the video that you're recording. Everything is color. Then you will see the image directly on your screen, and you can tape, you can do photos, freeze images, all depending on your needs. Plus, the other great point is that you can use the speaker system on your laptop to be able to tape or to register your comments, all depending on what you see inside the ductwork or during your inspection. That has a great advantage so that you know exactly where you stand and how dirty is your ductwork. Is there any mold? What type of contaminant you have inside your ductwork? Then you will be able to see all of that very clearly and be able to comment so that you understand once you do your report at the end that you have all the necessary elements to generate an adequate report. This section of the presentation is regards to all the tools we can use with the Wolverine. So in this example is with the Axial rotary brush. This axial rotary brush is easily installed on the Wolverine with two support that are right here. You need the Allen keys to remove them. And from there, the axial pneumatic brush here works with only 90 psi, and 6 CFM will operate the axial rotary brush normally. Plus, we've added right at the end here a lubricator, so that you don't need to put some inside your hose to lubricate your pneumatic tool, because all our tools are pneumatic. Now, this tool can be used with the robot or can be used manually too. So, for example, we're going to start operating the brush. So here, what it's important to see here is that the brush can turn clockwise and turn counterclockwise, and you can even adjust the speed of your brush when needed. These are carbon silicate bristles that are very aggressive. You can combine this with nylon bristles too, all depending on the type of dust you have inside your ductwork. Then from there, you can adjust the height of your brush by adjusting the platform here with the system that you see right in front here. So you can go up to practically 16-inch, 15-inch high, so you can clean ducts that are practically 30-inch diameter. So here we will see the the horizontal brush cleaning out the counterclockwise. Here we have the airless spraying system. The airless spraying system, with this system you can use coating, heavy coatings, or otherwise use a biocide when you are spraying inside the ductwork. You will be able to spray with a pattern of 18 degrees, and it's the front part of your nozzle can be adjusted, all depending on which type of duct you have. Plus, you can adjust the height of your spraying system. It can go up to 18-inch. So you have a pattern that's you can go up to 18-inch, and you do have a pattern of 18-inch. So you can spray up to 24-inch of diameter ductwork, or let's say your duct is 15 by 15, 16 by 16, or 20 by 30. You'll be able to spray inside the ductwork. Now, if your ductwork is very small, it's always possible to remove this piece and lower your spraying system so you can spray in a smaller ductwork. Here you have a system that works with air, so it stops and starts your spraying. So when you stop, you have a ball valve at the end that will close the system inside, so suddenly you won't have any liquid that will fall through your nozzle. So that is why you have two hoses here. So one is for the liquid and one is for the air to control your spraying system. Here is another accessories that comes with our robot, is the manifold, which is used to push the dust inside the ductwork with high pressure. All the air comes out here in front and on the side and pushes the dust in the direction of your negative air dust collector. It is connected with a quick connect in the back and directly to your compressor. Here is another accessory that comes with the Wolverine or the other robots, the Desert Storm. It's the whipping system, which permit to agitate the dust, the caked-in dust inside the ductwork and it's very easily to, you can install the tool directly on your robot, and you will see the action. So it will whip very intensively the inside of your ductwork. And from there, as usual, you will have your negative air dust collector in front. And you'll be able with the robot to use with the robot or without the robot the same tool, and be able to record instantly your work during, before, during, and after.